When will you say you got the biggest shock of your life?
When I agreed to do this interview.
Hello guys, I'm Bovi. I'm your host for Curiosity Made Me Ask. Our guest today is the type of comedian who chose to be friends with an alleged 30k debtor comedian rather than to be friends with an alleged 30k beggar comedian. That's you, right? I got it right.
Yes. Yeah, you got it right. I know what you're talking about. I'm not supposed to pretend now, am I?
What am I talking about? I'm just introducing you.
Allegedly.
Like, if I say you're just a comedian, people will not be sure of what I'm talking about.
Yeah, because I'm not just a comedian. I'm an actor, I'm a writer, all-round entertainer. Sorry, my fans are calling me.
Your fans have your number?
No, when I say fans, I mean close friends who are also my fans. So I make them happy.
You keep laughing. It's something funny.
Now you didn't make me laugh. He makes me laugh all the time. You know?
Okay, so you're a fan?
Of you? The stupid part, yes.
Alright, I get that a lot. Moving on. Please, right. That phone is disturbing.
It's vibrating.
It's disturbing. You can give it to somebody else there, please. Thank you. Moving on.
Yes, sir.
You renovated your primary school. Mm-hmm. Good for you. Like, I'm happy for you. But then you posted it online. Mm-hmm. Why? To flex on who? Or is it to show us that you care about your primary school? Because if truly you care about that school that much, you won't graduate from it. You get? And then why are your children not schooling there?
Like, because we don't live in Benin anymore.
It doesn't matter. You love the school so much.
Yeah.
So why can't they be going from Lagos?
For primary school, it's primary now. If it was boarding, it will make sense. If you went to school, you will understand. Primary is usually from school to home.
That's the thing, I understand. There are people, unless you are saying you're not rich enough to take your children to a school you love from Lagos, they should be going there. If the school is that important, because why did you post it? For who? To flex on who?
I wasn't flexing, I was sharing the testimony.
For who? To see? Who know? We never know you went to that school.
Well, they know now. It's the best primary school in Nigeria. I'm living proof.
And it's not in Lagos?
No, it's not.
So they produce comedians there?
They produce the best in any field. Even Maya Tafo went to that school.
The suit tailor?
The fashion designer, yeah.
Okay. Maybe now. Alright, I'll skip that. See, there was a time you deleted a picture because your wife complained about it, that you didn't look good in it. You remember the picture? Did you feel bad that it's taking her too long to accept you for who you are? Like, when I mean for who you are, ugly, I mean.
You know, they say man not define. Now money they get. When a man has money, he's handsome. Especially in Nigeria. One day you'll get there. Hopefully. And you will understand.
I don't get the joke. I'll get where?
To financial beauty.
Do you often have to explain your jokes before people get it?
I wasn't joking. Did it sound like a joke? But for slow people, I explain. Like this one now, that I just explained.
Moving on. Why were you so rude when a fan was correcting you to be official, to be matured, to be professional, and not use darling for your manager? Why were you so rude? Like, do you think you are too big for correction? Because less than 1% population of the world knows you as a comedian. You think nobody can correct you again?
What was my reaction to it, though?
You're just rude to the person.
What did I say?
Is the person the word hurts now? I can't remember. It's not me you use it for. You called that person a fool.
I don't call people fools.
Fools.
Online. I can say it offline, but I can't write it on post.
So you stand corrected about what he said.
Because I didn't see anything wrong in it, you understand? The fan drew me out. So let me tell you something, eh? If a fan looks educated and they say something really stupid, it makes me correct them.
So you don't see anything wrong in it. So you're fine with me calling you darling. So darling, can we move on?
You can't call me darling.
Why?
Because you don't have the relationship I have with my manager, with me. Even if we were close, you can't call me darling. Because I don't drive against traffic.
You made a statement when talking about a trending issue. You said, slapping somebody across the face is a no-no. There's nothing civil about it. Are you really going to let your I too know self, like, you know, you used to do like as if you are the one that go to school most, not the comedians. That your I too know self, will you let it make you feel that you know better than Jesus? Because Jesus himself mentioned slapping. Like they slap you here, you put your this thing. So why are you telling people that it's a no-no?
Jesus was speaking to the slappy, not the slapper. So I was speaking to the slappers. And it's still a no-no. I did not contradict Jesus. What Jesus said was correct, but I wasn't talking about what Jesus said.
How do you discipline your children? You don't.
I talk to them when I can.
Without slapping?
Hardly, ever. I don't slap across the face.
Just.
No. I don't even use my hands.
When promoting one of your previous show, Identity Crisis,
right,
you made skits mimicking content creators. You understand? According to reviews, the show eventually did good. But don't you think the show could have done better if you were smart enough to use identity of top content creators like...
For the promo or on stage?
Both. When we were promoting the show, like that, you told people, and I was waiting that, okay.
When will I do you?
It could have helped you.
I used the top skit makers. The most recognizable ones. The ones that their fan base is really large. You know? And the ones without scandal. I can explain further.
Don't, for who? For who? It's not moving. Oh, I don't know where this cough came from. You know how we have the big three in the Nigeria music industry? You, Woo, and Woo, will you say, are the big three Nigerian comedians the public needs to cancel ASAP from making jokes?
They need to cancel them?
Like you, Woo, and Woo, we say is the big three comedians that the public needs to cancel ASAP. Like,
you're asking two questions. Who the big three are and who the public needs to cancel?
Yes, you. This is one question. Big three comedians. You, we've cleared that. Okay. Woo and Woo, they need to cancel. Those big three, they need to cancel.
The question is faulty because the first answer cannot lead to the second one. And the big three is me.
So it's only you that should cancel from making jokes?
But nobody can cancel me, unfortunately, for cancelers.
I don't know about other people, but I can't remember the last time I heard anything or watched anything from you.
I did 2022, I did 2023 in Lagos.
Yes, I didn't attend.
You didn't attend?
At all.
Right. The tickets are not cheap, so I understand. I also toured America and Canada this year. So I'm quite exotic, but it's taking people time to realize that, which means you will not just carelessly see my material online. But with time, the tapes from Canada, this audio was not as I like it, right? So I might just release it so that people like you can have access to me. That's once in a blue moon opportunity. 1 hour of quality
Can you
material.
go further? What do you mean by people like me? Like, because I don't want to find it insulting, because you might not mean to insult me. What do you mean by people like me?
Oh, you know, because like I said, my tickets are not cheap, right? So there are people who wish to see me, but they have not had the opportunity. Hopefully one day I will do a free show so that people like you can.
Can you afford a free show? Like, it won't mean you.
Not at all. I can afford 3 free shows
And you'll be fine?
in a month. Absolutely. I don't make my money from cracking jokes. I don't make all my money from cracking jokes.
For they drag you change them.
I'm not changing.
On a more serious note now, no jokes. I see how you posthumously celebrate your mom every year. It's amazing. It shows you and I must have been very, very close, right? You understand? And deep down, I'm sure she's proud in heaven, smiling down at you every single day. And if you think I'm lying, you can go confirm yourself. Just to be sure that she's proud. But I'm sure she's smiling down at you and...
I'll go when the time is right.
Go ahead.
To confirm that she's smiling down.
Okay.
But you know, because my schedule is very busy, I can send you. I'll pay. As long as you come back.
Moving on, please.
But your dad is late too.
What now, Abu?
You can go and check too. He's smiling up. So you can go down to check.
Wait, let's stop. Moving on. How does it feel to be among the many comedians, content creators made irrelevant for a while? And I'm using irrelevant because God saved you, that you started shooting content. Like, you would have been.
When you say irrelevant, in what regard?
Like in every regard, like when content creators, like you guys almost wiped off the surface of comedy, but some of you
we're still surviving.
Yes. Even you guys did not copy us now to be making content.
Really? Copy you guys? We was making content before social media.
What? We were cracking jokes.
Oh, and promoting our shows where we crack jokes with skits. You don't know?
I don't think I want to call that skits.
What was it? It was skits. Matter of fact, I've always made skits to promote my shows, never to make money. Even the ones that I make now, it's just for the fun of it. No disrespect to those who do it for money, but you know it's a very tasking job. That's why you're not among the top 10, right? Because you have to do it every day. So I shoot skits for fun.
Whose list is that I'm not among the top 10?
The top 10. It's not general knowledge.
You have passed me since. So.
I've passed you. Okay. Well, it's good to place yourself. You spoke when I got to 7. 3. So you're amongst the top 3.
Yes.
From bottom or from up? Like when I said top 10, maybe I was counting 10, 9, 8, and you said I've passed you. 8 best.
Can we move on, please? Why is... Have I ever commented anything bad under your content? Like, do you have anything against me?
No. You've always been a fan. I'll be honest with you, I was a fan too.
What happened now? You don't have taste for good content anymore?
I don't like dessert. Usually just take the main dish and...
Speaking of content, you have produced so many contents like Back to School, Arrival on Visa, what do you used to call it?
Visa on Arrival.
Okay, good. And many more. Could you quickly explain the whole idea in like 7 seconds for people like us that don't like watching mid content? Like in 7 seconds, can you just start from episode 1 and quickly explain it?
I can use 7 seconds to explain to intelligent people only.
Something's not right somewhere. I just gave you an opportunity to promote all your content and you just missed it because you want to do a clap back.
No.
Is it really worth it?
No. maybe if you did your research, you will understand that what you're asking me to promote is already made.